What if I told you that the map of the world you know is incomplete? That hidden in the mists of time and the shadows of history lie entire nations that have vanished from our modern atlases. These are not the crazy creations of storytellers or the fever dreams of mapmen, but real countries that once stood proud. Their flags flew high over lands both vast and small. They were home to millions, the center of culture and power, shapers of destiny. And now they are gone, swallowed by the one thing we can't get back: time. Imagine a map of the world unlike any you've seen before. A map where familiar borders blur and shift, revealing the ghosts of nations past. This is not the realm of fantasy, but the reality of our ever-changing planet, where the ebb and flow of human ambition and the inexorable march of time have reshaped continents and redrawn boundaries time and time again. But their stories remain, whispering on the wind and carved into the very stones of the earth. We go through time and space to uncover these lost nations and breathe life into their forgotten tales. As we transcend from the sun-baked deserts of Yugoslavia to the mist-shrouded fjords of the Ottoman Empire, from the lush jungles of South America to the windswept steppes of Central Asia, together we'll peel back the layers of history to reveal a world that once was, and perhaps in some small way still is. Imagine standing on top of a hill in what is now Sudan, gazing out over a landscape dotted with pyramids that rival those of Egypt. This is not a fantasy, but the reality of the Kingdom of Kush, an mighty African empire that once challenged the pharaohs themselves. Can you hear the distant trumpets of Kushite armies? Do you see the glint of gold adorning black pharaohs as they process through streets lined with cheering crowds? The Kingdom of Kush may be lost to us now, but for thousands of years, it stood as a beacon of power and culture in the heart of Africa. Or perhaps we might find ourselves on the shores of the Adriatic, where the opulent palaces of the Republic of Venice once rose from the lagoon like a dream made manifest. For 1,000 years, the most serene republic ruled the waves, its merchant fleets carrying silks from China, spices from India, and gold from Africa. The line of street mark flew proudly over a maritime empire that stretched from the Alps to Cyprus. Today, Venice still stands, a tourist's delight, but the republic that built it is long gone, its power and glory faded into legend. Let's look across the vast Pacific to a chain of islands where once a kingdom flourished, bridging the ancient ways of Polynesia with the encroaching modern world. The Kingdom of Hawaii, with its royal palaces, its hula dancers and surfing chiefs, was a tropical paradise that captivated the imagination of the world. For a brief, shiny moment, it stood as an independent nation, recognized by the great powers of the day. But like so many others, it too fell victim to the inexorable tide of history. We might find ourselves in the misty highlands of Scotland, where once the Kingdom of Alba stood proud against all comers. Here, unstoppable warriors pledged their loyalty to kings who claimed descent from legendary heroes, their battle cries echoing through glens and over lochs. Alba may be gone, taken over by the United Kingdom, but its spirit lives on in the fierce pride of the Scottish people. The heart of Central Asia, to the fabled city of Bukhara, once the seat of a powerful Khanate that controlled the Silk Road. Imagine caravans laden with precious goods winding their way through narrow streets, past towering minarets and bustling bazaars. The Khanate of Bukhara was a center of Islamic learning and culture for centuries, its influence stretching from Persia to China. Today, Bukhara still stands, a living museum of a lost age, but the Khanate that made it great is no more. The annals of lost nations, we find ourselves in the vast forests of Eastern Europe, where the Kievan Rus once stood as the mightiest power in the Slavic world. From their capital in Kiev, the Rus princes ruled an empire that stretched from the Baltic to the Black Sea, their longships striking terror into the hearts of their enemies. The Kievan Rus may be gone, but from its ashes rose the modern nations of Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. Next to the sun-drenched shores of southern Italy, where the kingdom of the Two Sicilies once reigned supreme. This was a land of stark contrasts, where Baroque palaces stood alongside humble fishing villages, where the legacy of Norman kings mingled with Greek philosophers and Arab mathematicians. For centuries, the Two Sicilies was a major European power, its capital of Naples rivaling Paris and London in splendor and influence. But like so many others, it too fell victim to the forces of unification and change. As we continue our exploration of these vanished realms, we find ourselves transported to the dizzying heights of the Andes, where the Inca Empire once ruled supreme. Imagine a vast network of roads connecting cities of stone, built without mortar yet able to withstand earthquakes, a system of communication that rivaled the telegraph, all without the benefit of the wheel or written language. The Inca Empire was a marvel of engineering and administration, its influence stretching along the spine of South America. But in the span of a single generation, it vanished, leaving behind only ruins and legends. Our journey through time and space, uncovering these lost nations, is more than just an exercise in historical curiosity. It is a reminder of the impermanence of power, the flow of civilizations, and the enduring legacy of human achievement. Each of these lost countries has left its mark on the world in ways both subtle and profound. Their stories are woven into the very fabric of our modern world, hidden just beneath the surface, waiting to be rediscovered. Let us embark on this discovery together. Let the whispers of lost nations be your lullaby, the echoes of vanished glories your dreaming companion. For in the end, we are all part of this grand tapestry of human history, our stories intertwined with those who came before and those who will come after. Yugoslavia, a land of breathtaking contrasts and rich history, once spanned the heart of the Balkans like a tapestry woven from diverse cultures. This vanished nation, now split into several independent countries, beckons us to explore its legacy of natural wonders and architectural marvels. Picture majestic mountain ranges, their snow-capped peaks piercing the clouds, standing sentinel over lush valleys and crystalline lakes. The Dinaric Alps, a rugged spine running through the region, offer a playground for the imagination, with hidden caves and plunging gorges waiting to be discovered. Along the Adriatic coast, we find a paradise of sun-drenched beaches and azure waters. Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic, rises from the sea like a dream, its ancient walls telling tales of maritime glory and batistic splendor. Further north, the Istrian Peninsula enters with rolling hills covered in vineyards and olive groves, a Mediterranean idyll frozen in time. Inland, the Pannonian Plain stretches as far as the eye can see, a sea of golden wheat fields swaying in the breeze. Here, the mighty Danube River carves its path, nurturing fertile lands and connecting cultures for millennia. In the south, Lake Ohrid, one of Europe's oldest and deepest lakes, shimmers like a sapphire set among forested hills. Its crystal-clear waters harbor unique species, a living testament to nature's enduring beauty. From the minarets of Sarajevo to the brutalist monuments scattered across the landscape, Yugoslavia's architectural heritage stands as a silent witness to its complex history. Each structure, whether ancient or modern, tells a story of ambition, creativity, and the enduring human spirit. Nestled in the heart of Northern Europe, Prussia stands as a testament to the grand tapestry of human history, its legacy etched into the very soil of the continent. This once mighty kingdom, now vanished like mist before the dawn, shaped the destiny of nations and left an indelible mark on the world stage. Imagine vast stretches of amber-rich Baltic coastline, where the sea whispers tales of Teutonic knights and Hanseatic traders. Visualize the sprawling forests of East Prussia, their emerald canopies hiding remnants of ancient castles, silent sentinels of a bygone era. In the pulsing heart of Berlin, envision the majestic Brandenburg Gate, its weathered stones echoing with the footsteps of Frederick the Great and the triumphs of the Prussian Golden Age. Picture the grand boulevards of Potsdam, where opulent palaces like Sanssouci rise from meticulously manicured gardens, their rococo facades gleaming in the soft northern light. These architectural marvels stand as enduring monuments to Prussian power and cultural refinement. Across the undulating landscapes of Brandenburg and Pomerania, fields of golden wheat sway in the breeze, their fertile soils once the breadbasket of a burgeoning empire. Rivers like the mighty Oder and Siren Havel meander through this storied land, their waters reflecting centuries of innovation, military prowess, and enlightened absolutism. Though Prussia may have faded from the map, its spirit lingers in every cobblestone street, every time-worn spire, and every whispered legend. A ghostly reminder of a kingdom that once stood at the crossroads of European destiny. In the annals of human history, few empires have left as indelible a mark as the magnificent Ottoman Empire, a colossus that straddled continents and centuries with breathtaking grandeur. Picture a vast tapestry of cultures, religions, and landscapes woven together by the threads of conquest and diplomacy, stretching from the sun-baked shores of North Africa to the verdant Balkans, from the windswept steppes of Eastern Europe to the scorching sands of Arabia. For over 6 centuries, this behemoth of power and influence shaped the destiny of millions, its legacy etched in stone and spirit alike. Behold the awe-inspiring domes and minarets of Istanbul, where East meets West in a symphony of architectural splendor. Visualize the bustling bazaars, their air thick with the heady aroma of exotic spices and the melodious cacophony of 100 tongues. Marvel at the ingenious innovations that flowed from Ottoman minds, intricate timepieces, revolutionary military tactics, and advancements in medicine that pushed the boundaries of human knowledge. Gaze upon the opulent palaces, their walls adorned with dazzling mosaics and calligraphy that speak of unparalleled artistry and devotion. Yet, like all great empires, the Ottoman realm was not immune to the inexorable march of time. As the world transformed around it, this once mighty giant began to falter, its glory fading like the last rays of a setting sun. In the crucible of World War I, the empire breathed its last, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape our world in ways both seen and unseen. A testament to the enduring power of human ambition and the fleeting nature of earthly dominion. Soaring above the verdant expanse of northern South America, we behold the magnificent realm of Gran Colombia, a fleeting yet monumental chapter in the continent's history. This nascent nation, born from the fiery crucible of independence, stretched its borders from the azure waters of the Caribbean to the mist-shrouded peaks of the Andes. For a brief, glorious moment, it united diverse lands and peoples under a single banner of liberty. Picture vast rainforests teeming with life, their canopies a patchwork of emerald and gold, whispering tales of ancient civilizations and hard-won freedom. Majestic rivers, like the mighty Orinoco and the serpentine Magdalena, carve their way through the landscape, serving as liquid highways of commerce and culture. Along the Pacific coast, pristine beaches give way to mangrove-fringed estuaries, while the Andean spine rises in a breathtaking crescendo of snow-capped volcanoes and cloud-wreathed plateaus. In the bustling colonial plazas of Bogota, Quito, and Caracas, the air thrums with the fervor of newfound nationhood. Here, amid the blend of indigenous African and European heritage, the dream of Simon Bolivar takes root, a vision of unity that, though ephemeral, would forever shape the destiny of a continent. In the heart of Europe, a peaceful revolution unfolded, redefining borders without shedding a single drop of blood. Czechoslovakia, once a unified nation, gracefully dissolved into 2 sovereign states, the Czech Republic and Slovakia, in a process aptly named the Velvet Divorce. This harmonious separation, occurring in 1993, stands as a testament to the power of diplomacy and mutual respect. Picture rolling hills blanketed in emerald forests, giving way to majestic mountain ranges that pierce the sky. Rivers, like silver ribbons, weave through ancient landscapes dotted with castles and charming villages. In Prague and Bratislava, Gothic spires and Baroque facades paint a stunning architectural tapestry against cerulean skies. The Velvet Divorce, much like the gentle unfurling of a flower's petals, allowed 2 distinct cultures to blossom independently while preserving their shared heritage. Czech and Slovak languages, once intertwined, now flourish side by side, their melodious tones echoing through cobblestone streets and verdant valleys. This peaceful division serves as a beacon of hope in a world often torn by conflict, illuminating the possibility of nations redefining themselves with grace, dignity, and an unwavering commitment to harmony. Nestled in the heart of Central Europe, the Austro-Hungarian Empire stood as a majestic tapestry of cultures, languages, and landscapes. This sprawling realm, spanning from the snow-capped Alps to the sun-drenched Adriatic coast, was a testament to the grandeur of human ambition and the complexities of imperial rule. Picture vast, rolling plains dotted with medieval castles, their spires reaching towards the heavens as if yearning for the empire's former glory. Imagine the bustling streets of Vienna, where ornate Baroque palaces stood shoulder to shoulder with Art Nouveau masterpieces, their facades a silent symphony of architectural splendor. The empire's diversity was its crown jewel, a kaleidoscope of peoples united under the Habsburg monarchy. From the cafes of Budapest to the marketplaces of Prague, a cacophony of languages mingled in the air, creating a rich cultural symphony. The Danube, like a liquid thread of fate, wove through the empire's heart, its waters reflecting the hopes and dreams of millions. In the countryside, golden wheat fields stretched to the horizon, a testament to the empire's agricultural might and the tenacity of its people. Yet, beneath this facade of unity and prosperity, tensions simmered. The empire was a powder keg of nationalism, its very foundations cracking under the weight of modernity and change. As the winds of war swept across Europe in 1914, the Austro-Hungarian Empire found itself at the epicenter of a global conflict that would ultimately seal its fate, transforming the map of Europe and reshaping the course of history forever. In the heart of southern Africa, a land of striking contrasts and untamed beauty once bore the name Rhodesia. This unrecognized state, existing from 1965 to 1979, was a canvas painted with nature's most vibrant hues. Sprawling savannas stretched to the horizon, their golden grasses swaying in the warm breeze, punctuated by the iconic silhouettes of acacia trees reaching skyward. The mighty Zambezi River carved its way through the landscape, its waters thundering over the majestic Victoria Falls in a breathtaking display of raw power and mist-shrouded wonder. Rhodesia's diverse ecosystems teemed with life, from the lush eastern highlands, where verdant forests cloaked mist-shrouded mountains, to the sun-baked expanses of Hwange National Park, where great herds of elephants roamed freely. The ancient stone ruins of Great Zimbabwe stood as silent sentinels, their weathered walls whispering tales of lost civilizations and forgotten kingdoms. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the African sky ignited in a riot of oranges and purples, casting long shadows across the bush. The night air filled with a symphony of sounds, the distant roar of lions, the haunting call of hyenas, and the gentle rustling of wildlife moving through the undergrowth. This land, steeped in both natural splendor and complex history, would eventually transform into modern-day Zimbabwe, carrying forward its legacy of breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage into a new era. Behold the breathtaking kingdom of Hawaii, a paradise lost to time yet forever etched in the azure waters of the Pacific. Imagine pristine beaches of golden sand, caressed by waves that whisper tales of ancient Polynesian voyages. Towering volcanoes, draped in lush emerald forests, reach towards the heavens, their peaks often veiled in mysterious mists. In this island realm, a proud monarchy once ruled, their royal lineage stretching back through the mists of time. Picture majestic alii, chiefs, adorned in vibrant feather cloaks, their mane palpable in the very air around them. The beat of Pahu drums echoes through verdant valleys, accompanying the graceful movements of hula dancers as they tell stories of gods and heroes. Gaze upon Iolani Palace, a testament to the kingdom's sophistication, its halls once filled with the melodies of royal bowls and the whispers of diplomatic intrigue. Outside, in meticulously tended gardens, rare tropical flowers bloom in a riot of color, their sweet fragrance carried on gentle trade winds. Visualize vast fields of sugarcane swaying in the breeze, a sea of green stretching to the horizon, symbolizing both the kingdom's agricultural wealth and the complex tapestry of cultures woven by immigrant laborers. In hidden coves, Outrigger canoes rest on black sand beaches, a poignant reminder of the kingdom's seafaring legacy. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, one can almost hear the mournful strains of Aloha O, Queen Liliuokalani's bittersweet farewell to sovereignty, echoing across the islands, a hauntingly beautiful requiem for a paradise lost. Nestled high in the Himalayan plateau, Tibet beckons us with its breathtaking landscapes and spiritual allure. This ancient land, once an independent realm, now rests within China's vast expanse. Here, snow-capped peaks pierce the azure sky, their jagged silhouettes etched against the horizon like nature's own prayer flags. Pristine glaciers, gleaming under the intense high-altitude sun, feed winding rivers that carve through deep valleys, their waters carrying whispers of age-old secrets. In the thin, crisp air, prayer wheels spin ceaselessly, each revolution sending mantras spiraling into the cosmos. The iconic Potala Palace, a marvel of human perseverance, rises majestically from Lhasa heart. Its white and ochre walls climb skyward in a symphony of terraces, golden roofs glinting like beacons of enlightenment. Within its labyrinthine corridors, centuries of Tibetan history and culture pulse with vibrant energy. Yaks, their shaggy coats rippling in the wind, dot the expansive grasslands, their presence a testament to the symbiosis between man and beast in this harsh yet mesmerizing environment. In remote monasteries perched on vertiginous cliffs, maroon-robed monks chant in sonorous harmony, their voices echoing across time and space. As the sun dips below the mountains, casting long shadows across the plateau, the land is bathed in an otherworldly glow. The fading light paints the landscape in hues of gold and purple, transforming Tibet into a realm suspended between earth and heaven, where the physical and spiritual realms intertwine in a dance as old as time itself. In the annals of history, few entities have left as profound a mark as the Soviet Union, a colossal experiment in social engineering that spanned nearly 7 decades. This vast empire, stretching from the Baltic Sea to the Pacific Ocean, was a tapestry of diverse cultures, languages, and landscapes, unified under the hammer and sickle. Imagine sweeping aerial shots of the majestic Ural Mountains, their snow-capped peaks piercing the clouds, separating Europe from Asia. Visualize the sprawling wheat fields of Ukraine, once the breadbasket of the USSR, their golden waves undulating in the wind like a sea of grain. Picture Red Square in Moscow, the heart of Soviet power, where monumental parades showcased the might of the state. The imposing walls of the Kremlin stand sentinel, witness to the rise and fall of leaders who shaped the course of global politics. In stark contrast, envision the Gulaga Archipelago, a network of labor camps scattered across the frozen Siberian tundra, where millions toiled in the harshest conditions imaginable. As we zoom out, the map of the Soviet Union begins to fracture, like ice breaking apart in spring. The year is 1991, and the once mighty superpower crumbles, giving birth to 15 independent nations. Each new country emerges with its own flag unfurling in the wind of change, from the Baltic shores to the Caucasus Mountains, from the steppes of Central Asia to the Russian Far East. This momentous dissolution reshaped geopolitics, leaving an indelible mark on the world stage and forever altering the lives of millions. Behold the majestic kingdom of Kush, an ancient African civilization that flourished in the sun-drenched lands of what is now Sudan. This powerful realm, bathed in the golden light of history, stood as a testament to human ingenuity and cultural grandeur for over 2 millennia. Picture vast stretches of the Nile Valley, where the life-giving waters nurtured a civilization of unparalleled splendor. Gaze upon the awe-inspiring pyramids of Meroe, their steep-sided silhouettes piercing the azure sky, their sandstone blocks glowing crimson in the setting sun. These monuments, more numerous than those of Egypt, stand as silent sentinels of a glorious past, their very existence defying the passage of time. Imagine the bustling capital of Napata, Nestled at the foot of the sacred mountain Jebel Barkal, its streets alive with the rhythms of commerce and devotion. Marvel at the artistry of Kushite craftsmen, their hands weaving intricate patterns into vibrant textiles and shaping precious metals into jewelry fit for gods and kings. Envision mighty armies of archers, their recurved bows drawn taut, ready to defend their realm against any who would threaten its prosperity. In your mind's eye, see the great temples dedicated to Amun, their columned halls echoing with the chants of priests and the music of sacred rituals. The Kingdom of Kush stands as a testament to the heights of human achievement, a civilization whose legacy continues to inspire wonder and reverence, inviting us to contemplate the boundless potential of our shared humanity. As we gaze upon the once divided heart of Europe, we witness the miraculous healing of a nation torn asunder by the Iron Curtain of Cold War ideology. East and West Germany, like estranged siblings reunited after decades of separation, stand as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the inexorable pull of shared history and culture. The Berlin Wall, that brutal concrete scar that sliced through neighborhoods and families, has crumbled into dust. Where armed guards once patrolled with steely eyes, now tourists stroll freely, marveling at the vibrant street art that adorns the remaining fragments, a kaleidoscope of hope triumphing over oppression. In the east, brutalist Soviet-era buildings stand shoulder to shoulder with restored Baroque palaces, a visual metaphor for the blending of disparate pasts. The iconic ample-mentioned traffic light figures, with their jaunty hats and purposeful stride, have become beloved symbols of East German nostalgia, winking at passers-by from both sides of the former divide. To the west, the gleaming skyscrapers of Frankfurt's financial district pierce the sky, a monument to capitalist ambition and economic renewal. Yet amidst this modernity, timeless traditions endure. Oktoberfest revelers raise their stangs in Munich, while Black Forest cuckoo clocks keep time as they have for centuries. From the Baltic Sea to the Bavarian Alps, a reborn nation stretches its arms wide, embracing both its painful past and its hopeful future. The reunification of Germany stands as a beacon of possibility, a reminder that even the deepest wounds can heal, and that the human yearning for unity can overcome the mightiest of walls. Behold the magnificent Mughal Empire, a realm of unparalleled splendor that once graced the Indian subcontinent. This grand tapestry of power and culture unfurled across the landscape, weaving together diverse threads of art, architecture, and governance. At its zenith, the empire stretched like a jeweled peacock's tail, from the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas to the sun-drenched shores of the Deccan Plateau. In the heart of this resplendent domain stood the iconic Taj Mahal, its pearlescent domes and minarets reaching skyward, a testament to eternal love and architectural mastery. The intricate marble inlays sparkled like stardust, capturing the essence of Mughal artistry in every carefully carved detail. Nearby, the mighty Red Fort of Agra rose from the earth, its imposing sandstone walls a silent sentinel to imperial might. The Mughal courts pulsed with life, a kaleidoscope of silk-clad courtiers, learned scholars, and master craftsmen. Gardens of paradise, meticulously designed with flowing fountains and fragrant blooms, offered respite from the bustling world beyond. Here, emperors held court, their bejeweled thrones glinting in the golden light of chandeliered halls. As twilight descended upon the empire, the air filled with the haunting melodies of Hindustani classical music, its intricate ragas echoing through ornate palace chambers. The legacy of the Mughals lived on in every brushstroke of their miniature paintings, every verse of their poetic ghazals, and every grain of the aromatic biryani that graced their lavish feasts, a sensory symphony that continues to captivate the imagination to this day. Nestled in the majestic embrace of the eastern Himalayas, Sikkim stands as a testament to nature's grandeur and human perseverance. This former mountain kingdom, now a jewel in India's crown, unfolds like a breathtaking tapestry of snow-capped peaks, verdant valleys, and ancient monasteries perched on impossible precipices. The landscape is a symphony of contrasts, where the towering Kanchenjunga, the world's third highest peak, watches over lush rhododendron forests and cascading waterfalls that tumble from dizzying heights. Sikkim's unique history as an independent realm until 1975 has imbued it with a mystical aura, where Tibetan Buddhist traditions blend seamlessly with indigenous Leccha culture. Prayer flags flutter in the crisp mountain air, their vibrant hues a stark contrast against the pristine white of distant glaciers. In hidden valleys, mist-shrouded monasteries echo with the rhythmic chants of monks, their melodies carried on the wind across terraced hillsides where organic tea gardens flourish. The state's biodiversity is nothing short of miraculous, with over 4,500 species of flowering plants painting the mountainsides in a riot of colors. Rare orchids cling to moss-covered rocks, while elusive red pandas and snow leopards roam the alpine forests. Crystal-clear mountain streams, fed by ancient glaciers, carve their way through the landscape, their waters whispering secrets of a land that time seems to have forgotten. As dawn breaks over the Himalayan peaks, Sikkim reveals itself anew each day. A living, breathing masterpiece that captures the very essence of our planet's awe-inspiring beauty and spiritual depth. In the tapestry of history, we find a fleeting yet magnificent chapter, the Federal Republic of Central America. This short-lived nation, a glittering jewel in the crown of 19th century Latin America, stretched across a breathtaking expanse of lush rainforests, mist-shrouded volcanoes, and sun-drenched coastlines. Imagine soaring over its verdant landscape, where emerald jungles teem with life, their canopies rustling with the vibrant plumage of quetzals and toucans. From the sapphire waters of the Caribbean to the azure expanse of the Pacific, this federation united diverse peoples and cultures in a bold experiment of unity. Picture bustling marketplaces in Guatemala City, where Mayan textiles burst with kaleidoscopic hues, their intricate patterns telling stories as old as time itself. Envision the majestic slopes of Costa Rica's Arenal volcano, its perfect cone piercing the clouds, while nearby, steaming hot springs whisper tales of the Earth's fiery heart. In El Salvador, visualize rolling hills blanketed with coffee plantations, their rich aroma carried on gentle breezes, promising a taste of paradise in every bean. The Federation's brief existence left an indelible mark on the region, like the haunting ruins of Copan in Honduras, where weathered stone stelae stand as silent sentinels to a grand vision of unity. Though the Federal Republic dissolved like morning mist under the tropical sun, its legacy endures in the proud nations that emerged from its embrace. Each country, a vibrant thread in the intricate tapestry of Central America, carries forward the dream of unity amidst diversity, a testament to the enduring spirit of this extraordinary land. New Granada, a land of breathtaking contrasts and untamed beauty, emerges from the mists of history like a vibrant tapestry woven by nature and human endeavor. This nascent nation, born from the ashes of Spanish colonial rule, unfolds before us as a mosaic of diverse landscapes that seem to defy the very boundaries of imagination. Picture soaring Andean peaks, their snow-capped summits piercing the azure sky, standing sentinel over lush, emerald valleys below. These majestic mountains, like ancient guardians, cradle within their folds a kaleidoscope of ecosystems, each teeming with life in a dizzying array of forms. Cascading down from the heights, crystal-clear rivers carve their way through the land, their waters singing an eternal song of freedom as they rush towards the horizon. In the lowlands, these waterways fan out into vast, shimmering wetlands, where exotic birds paint the air with flashes of brilliant color and haunting calls. To the north, the Caribbean Sea embraces New Granada's shores, its turquoise waters lapping at pristine beaches of powdery white sand. Here, coconut palms sway in the balmy breeze, their fronds whispering tales of pirates and explorers long past. In the heart of this fledgling republic, colonial cities rise like jewels set in the verdant landscape. Elegant plazas, adorned with fountain, echo with the sounds of a new nation finding its voice. Ornate cathedrals reach skyward, their bell towers standing as beacons of hope and resilience for a people forging their destiny. New Granada, a land where history and natural splendor intertwine, beckons us to explore its wonders and contemplate the infinite possibilities that lie within its borders. Behold the majestic kingdom of Axum, an ancient East African empire that once reigned supreme over the lands now known as Ethiopia and Eritrea. This awe-inspiring civilization, nestled in the rugged highlands of the Horn of Africa, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the grandeur of forgotten realms. Picture towering monolithic obelisks, their colossal forms reaching skyward, etched with intricate patterns that dance in the shimmering African sun. These magnificent stelae, some standing over 100 feet tall, punctuate the landscape like silent sentinels, guardians of a glorious past. Their weathered surfaces whisper tales of ancient craftsmen and ambitious rulers who dared to leave their mark upon eternity. Envision the bustling port of Adulis, where merchant ships from distant lands dock, their holds brimming with exotic treasures. The air is thick with the pungent aroma of frankincense and myrrh, precious commodities that fueled Axum's legendary wealth. Camel caravans wind their way through narrow streets, laden with gold, ivory, and aromatic spices destined for far-flung corners of the known world. Gaze upon the resplendent royal compound, where the Axumite kings held court in opulent palaces adorned with intricate frescoes and gleaming metalwork. The sound of gears, the ancient Semitic language, echoes through columned halls as scribes meticulously record the empire's history on parchment scrolls. In the verdant countryside, terraced hillsides burst with lush vegetation, a testament to Axum's agricultural prowess. Fields of teff sway gently in the breeze, while coffee trees, first cultivated in these very highlands, stand as silent witnesses to the kingdom's enduring legacy. Venturing into the heart of North America, we uncover a captivating chapter in history, the Republic of Texas, a sovereign nation that stood proud and independent for nearly a decade. This vast expanse of rugged terrain, stretching from the sun-baked plains to the rolling hills, was a land of untamed beauty and boundless possibility. Picture a landscape where wild horses galloped freely across endless prairies, their manes flowing like banners of freedom in the warm Texan breeze. Majestic live oaks that gnarled branches reaching towards the endless blue sky stood as silent sentinels to the birth of a nation. The air was thick with the scent of bluebonnets and Indian paintbrush, nature's own patriotic display carpeting the countryside in hues of azure and crimson. From 1836 to 1845, this fledgling republic carved its own destiny, a star rising in the firmament of nations. The Lone Star flag fluttered defiantly in the wind, a symbol of Texan determination and grit. In the bustling streets of Houston, the first capital, one could almost hear the echoes of impassioned debates and the scratching of quills as a new government took shape. Rivers like the mighty Rio Grande and the meandering Brazos bore witness to this extraordinary experiment in nationhood, their waters reflecting the dreams and aspirations of a people forging their own path. As the sun set each evening, painting the sky in breathtaking shades of orange and purple, it illuminated a land of pioneers and visionaries standing on the precipice of a new era, poised to join the tapestry of the United States, yet forever cherishing its unique heritage as an independent republic. In the heart of southeastern Africa, the Zulu kingdom stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of a people whose legacy echoes through time. Rising to prominence in the early 19th century, this mighty nation carved its place in history with the valor of its warriors and the wisdom of its leaders. The rolling hills of KwaZulu-Natal, draped in lush vegetation, bear witness to the glory days of Zulu power, when the thunderous rhythm of thousands of feet reverberated across the land in perfectly synchronized military formations. At the kingdom's zenith, Under the visionary leadership of King Shaka, the landscape became a living canvas of cultural richness and military prowess. The iconic cowhide shields and assegais of Zulu warriors glinted in the African sun, their disciplined ranks a formidable sight that struck fear into the hearts of adversaries. The air hummed with the chants of praise singers, their words weaving tales of bravery and honor that would be passed down through generations. Yet, as the mists of time rolled in, so too did the shadow of colonial ambition. The Anglo-Zulu War of 1879 saw the clash of two worlds, the traditional might of the Zulu Impis against the technological superiority of the British Empire. The once unconquerable kingdom faced its greatest challenge, its proud warriors standing defiant against the tide of history. Though the Zulu spirit remained unbroken, the kingdom ultimately succumbed to British control, marking the end of an era but not the end of a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate the world to this day. The American Civil War, a pivotal moment in the nation's history, unfolded across a landscape both familiar and forever changed. From 1861 to 1865, the country was torn asunder, brother pitted against brother in a conflict that would reshape the nation's very fabric. Picture vast fields of wheat and corn, once peaceful, now trampled by the boots of soldiers in blue and gray. The rolling hills of Pennsylvania, their gentle slopes scarred by cannon fire and stained with the blood of fallen compatriots. Majestic plantation houses, their white columns stark against the sky, standing as silent witnesses to a way of life on the brink of profound change. In the nation's capital, the dome of the Capitol building rises incomplete, a fitting metaphor for a union in peril. The White House, its halls echoing with the weighty decisions of President Lincoln, becomes a symbol of a government fighting for its very survival. The conflict touches every corner of the country. In the bustling factories of the North, the hum of machinery grows ever louder as production shifts to support the war effort. In the South, port cities like Charleston stand defiant, their harbors bristling with Confederate guns. As the war progresses, we see the emergence of figures who will be etched into the annals of history: Grant, Lee, Sherman, Jackson. Their actions on the battlefield shaping the course of the nation. And in the wake of their armies, we witness the profound cost of the conflict. Hospitals overflowing with the wounded, cities reduced to rubble, and families torn apart. Yet, amidst the chaos and destruction, we also see the seeds of change being sown. In the camps of the Union Army, former slaves find refuge and a chance of freedom. On the home front, women step into new roles, managing farms and factories in the absence of men. As the war draws to its close, we are left with a nation forever altered. The scars of battle will heal, but the deeper wounds inflicted on the American psyche will take generations to mend. From this crucible of conflict emerges a country reborn, facing the monumental tasks of reconstruction, reconciliation, and the long journey toward fulfilling the promise of freedom for all its citizens. Venturing into the heart of Central Africa, we encounter the majestic Kingdom of Congo, a realm of unparalleled grandeur that once dominated the landscape of present-day Angola and Congo. This ancient powerhouse, with its sprawling savannas and lush rainforests, stood as a testament to African ingenuity and diplomatic prowess. Imagine vast plains dotted with baobab trees, their gnarled branches reaching skyward like nature's own cathedral spires, while mighty rivers carve their way through the verdant terrain, their waters reflecting the kingdom's storied past. At the epicenter of this awe-inspiring realm stood Mbanza Congo, the resplendent capital city perched atop a plateau. Here, ornate palaces and royal compounds stretched across the horizon, their intricate designs a symphony of geometric patterns and vibrant colors. The city's streets buzzed with life, as merchants from distant lands mingled with local artisans, their wares a kaleidoscope of textures and hues. The kingdom's strength lay not just in its natural bounty but in the wisdom of its rulers, who masterfully navigated the complexities of international diplomacy. Envision emissaries from European courts, resplendent in their finery, kneeling before the Manikongo, the kingdom's sovereign, in grand halls adorned with intricately woven tapestries and gleaming ivory sculptures. These encounters, bridging vastly different worlds, paint a vivid picture of a nation at the crossroads of history, its influence radiating far beyond its borders. As the sun sets over this captivating land, casting a golden glow across the savannah, we are reminded of the Kingdom of Congo's enduring legacy, a testament to the power of diplomacy, the richness of African culture, and the timeless allure of a civilization that once stood as a beacon of sophistication in a world on the cusp of transformation. Nestled like a jewel in the Adriatic's embrace, the Republic of Venice stands as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. For over a millennium, this maritime marvel rose from the lagoon's misty waters, its foundations built not on solid earth, but on dreams and determination. Imagine a city where canals replace streets, where ornate palaces seem to float on shimmering reflections, their facades adorned with intricate mosaics that catch the golden light of dawn. Venice's power emanated from its bustling ports, where a forest of masts stretched to the horizon. Galleys laden with exotic spices, silks, and treasures from distant lands crowded the harbor that holds filled with the lifeblood of a mercantile empire. The winged line of Street Mark, proud symbol of Venetian might, watched over a realm that stretched from the Dalmatian coast to Cyprus, its influence reaching the farthest corners of the known world. In the heart of the city, the Piazza San Marco pulsed with life. Here, beneath the soaring campanile and the ethereal domes of the basilica, the fate of nations was decided. Nobles in flowing robes debated in the Doge's palace, while masked revelers danced through narrow alleys during carnival, transforming the city into a living theater of mystery and intrigue. For centuries, Venice stood as a beacon of art, commerce, and naval prowess. Its painters captured light on canvas in ways never before seen, its glassblowers created delicate wonders that defied belief, and its shipwrights crafted vessels that ruled the waves. Even as empires rose and fell around it, the Serenissima endured, a timeless tribute to human aspiration and the enduring allure of the sea. Behold the Kingdom of Sicily, a glittering jewel in the Mediterranean's azure crown. This realm of sun-kissed shores and volcanic might once encompass not just the triangular isle, but stretched its golden tendrils across the Italian boot's toe, instep, and heel. From the mist-shrouded peaks of Mount Etna to the shimmering waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea, Sicily's domain was a tapestry of breathtaking diversity. Imagine ancient Greek temples standing sentinel over verdant valleys, their weathered columns reaching skyward like fingers of antiquity grasping at eternity. Norman castles perch on craggy cliffs, their stone walls whispering tales of conquest and cultural fusion. In bustling markets, the air is heavy with the perfume of citrus groves and the briny tang of the sea, a sensory symphony that has played out for millennia. The kingdom's heart beats in Palermo, where ornate Arab-Norman architecture tells of a land at the crossroads of civilizations. Mosaics glitter in dim cathedral interiors, each tiny tile a frozen moment of artistic devotion. Rolling hills blanketed in vineyards give way to rugged coastlines where cerulean waves crash against sun-bleached rocks, sculpting the land as they have since time immemorial. This was a realm where East met West, where cultures collided and melded like the lava flows of Etna, creating a unique identity that defied simple categorization. The Kingdom of Sicily stood as a testament to the enduring power of this land to captivate, inspire, and transform all who fell under its spell, a legacy that lives on in the united Italy of today. Venturing into the mists of medieval Europe, we encounter the awe-inspiring Hanseatic League, a tapestry of merchant power woven across the northern seas. Picture a vast network of bustling harbors, their waters churning with majestic cogs laden with precious cargo. From the windswept shores of the North Sea to the amber-rich coasts of the Baltic, This confederation of cities rises like a colossus, its influence stretching across 1,000 miles of coastline. Imagine Lübeck, the beating heart of the Hanseatic world, its skyline pierced by soaring brick spires and crowned by the imposing Holstentor. Narrow cobblestone streets wind between gabled merchants' houses, each a testament to the wealth flowing through this maritime empire. In Bergen, colossal wooden warehouses loom over the wharf, their weathered timbers holding the sweet scent of stockfish and the tang of salt air. Witness the Hanseatic might in action as a flotilla of ships set sail from Danzig, their holds brimming with golden grain bound for distant lands. The Lees reach extends like tendrils of mist, embracing far-flung outposts from London's Steelyard to Novgorod's fur-rich markets. This is more than mere commerce, it's a revolution in trade that reshaped the face of Northern Europe. As twilight falls over the Hanseatic realm, imagine the flickering lights of 1,000 counting houses where shrewd merchants pore over ledgers filled with secrets of far-off lands. The Hanseatic League stands as a monument to human ingenuity and cooperation, a medieval marvel that bridged nations and laid the foundations for modern global trade. Behold the majestic Inca Empire, a civilization that once sprawled across the breathtaking Andes Mountains, leaving us in awe of its grandeur and sophistication. Picture vast stone cities perched atop mist-shrouded peaks, their precise masonry defying the very laws of nature. Machu Picchu, the crown jewel of Inca architecture, stands as a testament to human ingenuity, its terraced gardens and sacred plazas seamlessly blending with the dramatic mountain landscape. Imagine the sacred valley of the Incas, a lush paradise nestled between towering peaks, where golden fields of maize sway in the mountain breeze. Here, the Incas cultivated not just crops, but an entire way of life, their profound connection to Pachamama, Mother Earth, evident in every careful terrace and irrigation channel. Visualize the sprawling capital of Cusco, the navel of the Inca world. Its streets paved with gleaming stones, each edifice a masterpiece of engineering. The Coricancha, once shimmering with gold, stands as a radiant symbol of Inca devotion and artistry. Nearby, the mighty fortress of Sacsayhuaman looms, its colossal stones fitting together with impossible precision, guarding the city like silent sentinels. Gaze upon the Capac Nan, the vast network of Inca roads that stitched together this mighty empire. These paths, traversing dizzying mountain passes and plunging valleys, speak of a civilization's indomitable spirit and unparalleled organizational prowess. Each carefully laid stone whispers tales of messengers racing across the empire, carrying news and precious goods. The Inca Empire, though conquered, lives on in the vibrant culture of the Andes, its legacy etched into the very bones of the mountains, a testament to human achievement and the enduring power of ancient wisdom. Nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, the Kingdom of Nepal stood as a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity amidst nature's grandest spectacle. For over 2 centuries, this mystical realm captured the imagination of adventurers and spiritual seekers alike, its very existence a breathtaking fusion of earthly majesty and celestial wonder. Picture a land where snow-capped peaks pierce the heavens, their jagged silhouettes etched against an impossibly azure sky. Here, in the shadow of Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, ancient traditions thrived in harmony with the rhythms of the earth. Fluttering prayer flags sent whispers of devotion to the wind, while monasteries perched on precarious cliffs stood as bastions of tranquility in a world of constant change. In the lush valleys below, terraced fields cascaded down mountainsides like emerald staircases, each step a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Rivers, born from glacial wombs, carved their way through the landscape, their crystalline waters telling tales of eternity as they rushed towards the plains. The kingdom's heartbeat echoed in the vibrant streets of Kathmandu, where incense-laden air mingled with the chants of monks and the laughter of children. Here, ornate pagodas and intricate wood carvings bore witness to a rich cultural tapestry woven over centuries, each thread a story of kings, gods, and common folk alike. As the world around it changed, Nepal's monarchy stood as a living bridge between ancient ways and modern aspirations, until 2008 when it transformed into a federal democratic republic, embarking on a new chapter in its epic saga. Tenochtitlan, the magnificent crown jewel of the Aztec Empire, rises like a mirage from the shimmering waters of Lake Texcoco. This awe-inspiring metropolis, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, sprawls across a network of interconnected islands, its grandeur rivaling the greatest cities of the Old World. Glistening canals crisscross the urban landscape, their waters reflecting the brilliant hues of the sky and serving as bustling thoroughfares for a vibrant civilization. At the heart of this aquatic marvel stands the Great Temple, its twin pyramids soaring heavenward, their steep staircases adorned with intricate stone carvings and vibrant murals depicting the rich tapestry of Aztec mythology. The temple complex pulses with spiritual energy, a focal point for elaborate rituals and ceremonies that bind the earthly realm to the divine. Surrounding the sacred precinct, a labyrinth of wide avenues and bustling markets unfolds. The air is alive with a cacophony of 100,000 voices, the pungent aromas of exotic spices, and the kaleidoscope of colors from featherwork artisans and flower vendors. Towering aqueducts, marvels of hydraulic engineering, bring fresh water from distant springs, nourishing the floating gardens of Xochimilco, where a cornucopia of fruits, vegetables, and fragrant blooms flourish. As the sun dips below the horizon, Tenochtitlan transforms. Thousands of torches flicker to life, their dancing flames casting an ethereal glow across the waters. The city becomes a tapestry of light and shadow, a dreamlike realm where the boundaries between the mortal world and the realm of the gods blur, inviting us to contemplate the ephemeral nature of even the mightiest of empires. In the lush heart of Southeast Asia, where emerald jungles embrace ancient stone, we find ourselves transported to the awe-inspiring realm of the Khmer Empire. This magnificent civilization, at its zenith, stretched its influence across vast swaths of the region, leaving an indelible mark on history and landscape alike. At the epicenter of this grand empire stands Angkor Wat, a breathtaking testament to human ingenuity and spiritual devotion. Its soaring spires pierce the sky, their silhouettes etched against fiery sunsets that paint the heavens in hues of gold and crimson. Intricate bas-reliefs adorn weathered walls, telling tales of gods and mortals, frozen in eternal dance. Water, the lifeblood of the empire, flows through an ingenious network of canals and reservoirs, reflecting the architectural marvels in their mirror-like surfaces. The gentle lapping of waves against stone steps echoes through time, a whisper of the empire's former glory. In the surrounding jungle, nature reclaims its domain. Massive tree roots embrace crumbling temples, their tendrils weaving through cracks and crevices, creating a mesmerizing fusion of the natural and the man-made. Shafts of sunlight pierce the dense canopy, illuminating moss-covered statues of enigmatic deities, their eyes seeming to hold the secrets of centuries past. The Khmer Empire's legacy endures not just in stone and mortar, but in the vibrant culture of the region. The rhythmic chants of saffron-robed monks blend with the cacophony of tropical birds, creating a timeless symphony that resonates through the ancient corridors of power and spirituality. Nestled in the heart of the South Pacific, the Polynesian kingdom of Tahiti emerges as a jewel of unparalleled beauty, a paradise sculpted by nature's most delicate hand. Azure waters caress pristine shores, where powdery white sands melt seamlessly into lush, verdant landscapes. Towering mountains, draped in emerald foliage, pierce the sky, their jagged silhouettes etched against a canvas of impossible blue. In this realm of ethereal wonder, ancient Polynesian culture thrives, a living tapestry woven through generations. Tahitian dancers move with hypnotic grace, their hips swaying to the pulsing rhythms of wooden drums, telling stories as old as the islands themselves. The air is perfumed with the sweet scent of taya flowers, their pearlescent petals adorning the hair of locals, a symbol of beauty and hospitality. Beneath the crystal clear waters, a kaleidoscope of marine life flourishes. Vibrant coral gardens stretch as far as the eye can see, home to a dazzling array of tropical fish that dart and weave through the underwater labyrinth. Giant manta rays glide effortlessly through the depths, their graceful movements a ballet of the sea. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky ignites in a breathtaking display of oranges, pinks, and purples, reflecting off the tranquil lagoons. The fading light casts a golden glow on the overwater bungalows, their thatched roofs silhouetted against the twilight sky, inviting travelers to immerse themselves in the timeless allure of this Polynesian paradise. Venturing into the heart of West Africa, we encounter the magnificent Songhai Empire, a testament to human ingenuity and the grandeur of African civilization. Spanning vast stretches of the Sahel, this colossal state flourished along the life-giving banks of the Niger River, its influence radiating across the continent like the scorching rays of the Saharan sun. Picture Gao, the empire's resplendent capital, its skyline punctuated by the towering mosque of Askia Muhammad, a masterpiece of Sudano-Sahelian architecture. This beacon of faith and power rises from the earth like a great termite mound, its mud brick facade glowing golden in the fading light of dusk. The city's bustling streets teem with life, a cacophony of languages and cultures converging in a great melting pot of ideas and commerce. Imagine the sprawling marketplaces of Timbuktu, where caravans laden with gold, salt, and manuscripts converge from across the Sahara. Here, amidst the aroma of exotic spices and the chatter of 1,000 tongues, knowledge and wealth flow like the nearby Niger River, nourishing the intellectual and economic growth of an empire at its zenith. Visualize the Songhai's legendary cavalry, their horses adorned with intricate leatherwork, thundering across the savannah in a display of military might. Their burnished spears glint in the harsh African sun, a forest of metal promising protection and expansion for this great African power. As the 16th century dawns, witness the empire's gradual decline, like a great baobab tree slowly succumbing to the relentless passage of time. Yet, even in its twilight, the Songhai Empire stands as a monumental chapter in the grand narrative of African history, its legacy etched eternally in the sands of the Sahel. Nestled in the heart of West Africa, the Kingdom of Dahomey rises from the lush, verdant landscape like a testament to human ingenuity and power. Its capital, Abomey, stands as a marvel of earthen architecture, with towering red clay walls that seem to glow under the fierce African sun. Within these formidable fortifications, the royal palaces sprawl in a labyrinth of courtyards and chambers, each adorned with intricate bas-reliefs that tell the kingdom's storied history. But it is on the dusty training grounds beyond the palace walls where Dahomey's true might is forged. Here, in a whirlwind of motion and strength, we witness the awe-inspiring Agoji. Dahomey's legendary female warriors. Their bodies gleam with sweat as they move in perfect unison, wielding gleaming mashits that flash like lightning in the sunlight. These women, with muscles rippling beneath their skin and determination etched on their faces, embody the fierce spirit of their kingdom. As twilight descends, the Agoji gather for sacred rituals, their voices rising in haunting melodies that echo across the savannah. Palm wine flows freely as they dance around blazing bonfires, their shadows elongating into giant otherworldly forms. In these moments, the line between warrior and deity blurs, and we glimpse the raw, primal power that has made Dahomey a force to be reckoned with. From the imposing beauty of its fortifications to the unbreakable spirit of its female warriors, the Kingdom of Dahomey stands as a testament to African ingenuity, strength, and the enduring power of human will. Nestled at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, Granada stands as a testament to the rich tapestry of human history. A city where the whispers of ancient civilizations still echo through its winding streets. This jewel of Andalusia, the last bastion of Muslim rule in Spain, exudes an aura of mystique and grandeur that captivates the soul. The crown jewel of Granada, the Alhambra, rises majestically above the city, its intricate Islamic architecture a symphony of light and shadow. Delicate arabesques and mesmerizing geometric patterns adorn walls and ceilings, each one a masterpiece of artistic expression. As the sun's golden rays caress the red fortress walls, they reveal the exquisite craftsmanship of the Nasrid dynasty, whose reign marked the zenith of Islamic culture in Spain. The Generalife Gardens, a verdant oasis of tranquility, showcase the Muslim reverence for water and nature. Fountains sing their eternal songs, their melodies intertwining with the fragrant scents of jasmine and orange blossoms. In the labyrinthine streets of the Albaycin Quarter, time seems to stand still. Whitewashed houses with hidden courtyards and intricate wooden balconies tell tales of a bygone era, while offering breathtaking vistas of the Alhambra set against the snow-capped peaks beyond. As twilight descends, the haunting call to prayer from the city's mosques mingles with the soulful strains of flamenco, a poignant reminder of Granada's unique cultural fusion. This enchanting city, where East meets West, continues to weave its spell, inviting us to lose ourselves in its timeless beauty and rich history. Behold the majestic kingdom of Aragon, a realm of breathtaking beauty and rich history that once held sway over vast swaths of the Mediterranean world. Picture sun-drenched landscapes where craggy mountains meet azure seas, their rugged coastlines dotted with ancient fortresses standing sentinel over time-worn fishing villages. Imagine soaring Gothic cathedrals rising from cobblestone streets, their spires piercing the heavens as if reaching for divinity itself. In Aragon's golden age, had influence stretched far beyond the Iberian Peninsula. Envision fleets of sleek galleys plying the waves, their holds brimming with exotic spices and precious silks from distant lands. Marvel at the cultural tapestry woven by Aragonese kings, a vibrant blend of Christian, Muslim, and Jewish traditions that gave birth to stunning Mudéjar architecture and intricate illuminated manuscripts. Gaze upon the snow-capped Pyrenees, their peaks shrouded in mist, guarding Aragon's northern frontier like eternal sentinels. Below, verdant valleys unfold, carpeted with fragrant wildflowers and dotted with shepherds tending their flocks, much as their ancestors did centuries ago. In bustling market squares, the air thick with the aroma of saffron and olive oil, merchants haggle in a cacophony of dialects, their voices echoing off weather-worn stone walls that have witnessed the passage of countless generations. As twilight descends, casting long shadows across Aragon's timeless landscapes, one can almost hear the whispers of history carried on the evening breeze, tales of valiant knights, shrewd diplomats, and visionary monarchs who shaped the destiny of a kingdom destined to play a pivotal role in the birth of modern Spain. Perched on the shimmering Adriatic coast, the Republic of Dubrovnik stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the boundless spirit of exploration. This maritime jewel, with its limestone walls embracing the azure sea, once rivaled the might of Venice itself. Imagine sun-drenched stones, weathered by centuries of salt-laden winds, their warm hues a stark contrast to the deep blue waters that stretch endlessly toward the horizon. The city's heart pulses with history, its narrow streets a labyrinth of memories etched in marble. Ornate palaces and churches, adorned with intricate carvings and frescoes, whisper tales of a glorious past. The Stradon, Dubrovnik's main thoroughfare, gleams like polished ivory, its limestone paving stones worn smooth by countless footsteps of merchants, diplomats, and adventurers. From its bustling harbor, a forest of masts once reached skyward, their sails unfurled and ready to carry precious cargo to distant lands. These intrepid sailors charted unknown waters, forging trade routes that spanned the Mediterranean and beyond, weaving Dubrovnik into the very fabric of European commerce and culture. Yet, like all great empires, Dubrovnik's autonomy was destined to fade. As Napoleon's armies marched across Europe, even this proud republic could not resist the tide of change. The French eagle supplanted the banner of street blaze, marking the end of an era but not the death of a dream. For in every stone, every wave that laps against its ancient walls, the spirit of the Republic of Dubrovnik lives on, a testament to human ambition and the enduring allure of the sea. In the heart of ancient Anatolia, where rugged mountains pierced the sky and fertile valleys stretched to the horizon, the Hittite Empire once stood as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. This Bronze Age civilization, rising from the mists of time around 1600 BC, carved out a realm that would dominate much of the Near East for centuries. Behold the grand capital of Hattusa, its massive stone walls and monumental gates defying the passage of millennia. Here, in this city of 100 temples, the air once thrummed with the chants of priests and the clash of bronze weaponry. Imagine the awe-inspiring sight of the great temple, its towering facade adorned with intricate reliefs depicting gods and heroes, while the scent of burnt offerings wafted through its colonnaded courtyards. From snow-capped peaks to sun-drenched coastlines, the Hittite Empire stretched its influence, weaving a tapestry of power and culture across the land. Their chariots, swift and terrible, thundered across battlefields from the Aegean to the Euphrates. In their wake, they left not just conquest, but a legacy of diplomatic genius, their treaties and alliances reshaping the political landscape of the ancient world. Yet even as the empire reached its zenith, forces beyond its control were gathering. Around 1200 BC, like a great oak finally yielding to the storm, the Hittite Empire fell. But its echoes linger still in the wind-swept ruins and sun-baked clay tablets, whispering tales of glory and reminding us of the impermanence of even the mightiest of human endeavors. Behold the magnificent Byzantine Empire, a realm that stood as a beacon of civilization for over 1,000 years, bridging the ancient world and the Renaissance. This glorious continuation of the Roman legacy in the East flourished like a jewel-encrusted crown atop the shores of the Bosphorus. At its heart lay Constantinople, a city of unparalleled splendor, where the colossal dome of the Hagia Sophia pierced the heavens, its golden mosaics glittering in the sunlight like 1,000 stars. The Byzantine Empire was a tapestry of cultures woven together by the threads of Greek wisdom, Roman law, and Christian faith. Its streets bustled with merchants from distant lands, their exotic wares filling the air with the scents of spices and incense. Majestic processions of purple-clad emperors and gilded icons wound through thoroughfares lined with marble colonnades and intricate frescoes, each step echoing the empire's storied past. In the scriptoria of its monasteries, robed monks painstakingly preserved the knowledge of antiquity, their quills scratching parchment in a ceaseless vigil against the encroaching darkness of ignorance. The empire's armies, resplendent in their scale armor and crimson plumes, stood guard along its vast frontiers, their swords and spears gleaming in defense of a millennium of tradition and glory. Even as the shadows of conquest loomed, the Byzantine flame burned bright, illuminating the path for future generations and leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. Its legacy endures, a testament to the enduring power of culture, faith, and the indomitable human spirit. Nestled in the heart of Europe, the Kingdom of Bavaria stands as a testament to the grandeur of human ambition and the magnificence of nature's design. This sovereign realm, once an independent jewel within the German Confederation, exudes an aura of timeless beauty and cultural richness that captivates the soul. Majestic alpine peaks pierce the azure sky, their snow-capped summits gleaming like celestial beacons above lush, verdant valleys. Pristine lakes mirror the heavens, their crystalline waters reflecting the ever-changing palette of the Bavarian sky. In this land of fairy tale castles and Gothic spires, history and legend intertwine like the intricate lacework of frost on a winter's morn. Neuschwanstein Castle, the dreamlike creation of King Ludwig I, rises from the mist-shrouded forests, its towers and turrets defying gravity and imagination alike. The ornate facades of Munich's grand palaces and churches stand as enduring monuments to human artistry, their elaborate details a symphony of stone and light. Bavarian culture pulses through the veins of this enchanted kingdom, from the vibrant festivities of Oktoberfest to the solemn reverence of ancient monasteries. Rolling hills dotted with charming villages give way to vast stretches of emerald forests, each tree a silent sentinel guarding centuries of folklore and tradition. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow across the land, one can almost hear the whispers of centuries past carried on the gentle Bavarian breeze. A timeless melody of a kingdom that, even as it joined the German Empire in 1871, never truly lost its magical essence. Behold the Papal States, a mosaic of divine dominion etched across the heart of Italy. These hallowed lands, cradled between azure seas and verdant hills, stood as a testament to the temporal power of God's earthly representative. For over a millennium, the Pope's banner fluttered proudly over this sacred realm, a patchwork of cities, fortresses, and rolling countryside that stretched from the Tyrrhenian to the Adriatic. Picture sun-drenched piazzas in Rome, where the Vicar of Christ held court amidst splendor and intrigue. Envision the imposing walls of Civitavecchia, sentinels guarding the papal port, their stones weathered by centuries of Mediterranean winds. Gaze upon Bologna's terracotta skyline, where learning and faith intertwined beneath the watchful eye of the church. In Ravenna, golden mosaics glitter in ancient basilicas, echoing the glory of long-lost empires now subsumed into papal dominion. The gentle hills of Umbria unfold like a divine tapestry, dotted with monasteries and vineyards tended by faithful hands. In Ferrara, Renaissance palaces rise above labyrinthine medieval streets, embodying the dual nature of the Papal States. At once deeply rooted in tradition, yet forever reaching towards heaven. This was a realm where the spiritual and the secular danced an intricate minuet, where cardinals donned armor as readily as vestments, and where the Pope's word was both holy decree and earthly law. The Papal States stood as a living monument to faith's power to shape not just souls, but the very land itself, a testament to human devotion writ large across the Italian peninsula. Nestled in the heart of Scandinavia, the United Kingdom of Norway and Sweden stood as a testament to the majesty of Northern Europe for nearly a century. This regal union, forged in the fires of history in 1814, wove together two proud nations under a single crown, creating a tapestry of culture and natural splendor that stretched from the Norwegian fjords to the Swedish forests. Picture vast, emerald pine forests blanketing rolling hills, their verdant canopy stretching as far as the eye can see. Pristine lakes, like mirrors of polished silver, reflect the azure sky and fluffy white clouds, their tranquil surfaces occasionally broken by the splash of a leaping salmon. Majestic mountains, their snow-capped peaks piercing the heavens, stand as silent sentinels over the realm, their ancient stone faces etched with the stories of millennia. Along the rugged Norwegian coastline, deep fjords carve into the land like the fingers of some primordial giant, their sapphire waters embraced by towering cliffs draped in cascading waterfalls. Swedish archipelagos dot the Baltic, thousands of islands and skerries creating a labyrinth of natural wonder, where red wooden cottages nestled among rocky outcrops and fragrant pine groves. This United Kingdom was a land of midnight suns and aurora-painted skies, where history and nature intertwined in a breathtaking dance. From the grandeur of royal palaces to the simple beauty of traditional farmsteads, from bustling ports to serene wilderness, the Kingdom of Norway and Sweden embodied the very essence of Scandinavian allure, a realm where two proud nations shared a common destiny under the watchful gaze of the North Star. Venturing into the annals of history, we encounter the ephemeral Republic of Eizo, a fleeting star in the constellation of nations that blazed across the northern Japanese skies for a mere moment in time. In the twilight of the Tokugawa shogunate, as Japan teetered on the precipice of modernization, this audacious experiment in governance unfurled its banner over the wild, windswept island of Hokkaido. Picture a land of untamed beauty, where mist-shrouded mountains embrace pristine forests and icy waters crash against rugged shores. Here, in this crucible of nature's raw power, a group of visionaries dared to dream of a different path for their homeland. Led by the charismatic Inamoto Takaki, these samurai rebels etched their names into the bedrock of history, crafting a progressive democracy amidst the tumultuous currents of change. Imagine the crisp air filled with the scent of pine and sea salt as the fledgling republic's flag fluttered defiantly in the winter wind. In Hakodate, its capital, Western-style buildings stood shoulder to shoulder with traditional Japanese architecture, a visual symphony of cultures colliding and merging. The streets buzzed with the energy of possibility as men in both kimonos and tailcoats debated the future of their nascent state. Though the Republic of Eizo's flame was extinguished after just a few months, its legacy burns bright in the annals of Japanese history. It stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dare to challenge the status quo, a brief but brilliant spark in the grand tapestry of human endeavor. Nestled in the heart of medieval Iberia, the Kingdom of Leon stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of Christian resilience and cultural fusion. Its majestic capital, a tapestry of Romanesque and Gothic architecture, rises from the verdant plains like a beacon of faith and power. The city's ancient walls, weathered by time yet steadfast in their vigil, encircle a labyrinth of narrow cobblestone streets that whisper tales of kings and conquerors. At the kingdom's spiritual core, the awe-inspiring Cathedral of Leon pierces the azure sky with its soaring spires. Its stained glass windows, a kaleidoscope of celestial light, bathe the interior in an ethereal glow, as if heaven itself were reaching down to touch the earth. Each ray of sunlight filtering through these masterpieces illuminates centuries of devotion and artistry, casting a spell of reverence over all who enter. In the royal pantheon, the air thick with the weight of history, lie the mortal remains of Leon's greatest monarchs. Their tombs, adorned with intricate carvings and symbols of regal authority, stand as silent sentinels guarding the kingdom's legacy. The very stones seem to resonate with the echoes of courtly intrigue and chivalric valor that once filled these hallowed halls. Beyond the city walls, the kingdom unfolds in a panorama of diverse landscapes. Rolling hills draped in vineyards give way to rugged mountains, their peaks scraping the clouds like the towers of some divine fortress. In secluded valleys, ancient monasteries nestle among chestnut groves, their tranquil cloisters offering refuge to seekers of wisdom and enlightenment. In the heart of South America, the Empire of Brazil unfolds before us like a tapestry woven with threads of grandeur and tropical splendor. This majestic realm, spanning from the Amazon's verdant depths to the sun-kissed shores of the Atlantic, stands as a testament to the fusion of old-world opulence and new-world vitality. Imagine vast plantations of coffee stretching to the horizon, their emerald leaves glistening under the equatorial sun, while the rhythmic beats of samba echo through cobblestone streets lined with ornate colonial architecture. At the empire's epicenter rises Rio de Janeiro, a glittering jewel cradled between lush mountains and azure seas. Here, the imperial court holds sway, its elaborate ceremonies a dazzling spectacle of gold-embroidered uniforms and shimmering tiaras. The iconic statue of Dom Pedro I, wise and benevolent, gazes out over his domain, his bronze visage weathered by the salty breeze, yet resolute in its vigil. Beyond the capital, the empire unfurls in a kaleidoscope of landscapes. Mighty rivers carve their way through dense rainforests, their waters reflecting the iridescent plumage of exotic birds. In the south, rolling pampas stretch to infinity, dotted with the silhouettes of gauchos astride their trusty steeds. The air is heavy with the scent of orchids and the promise of undiscovered wonders. As twilight descends, the empire is bathed in a golden glow, transforming it into a realm of dreams and possibilities. The last rays of sunlight glint off the domes of Baroque churches and the still warm cobblestones, a poignant reminder of the ephemeral nature of empires and the enduring beauty of Brazil.